Hi everyone, my name's Colin Larkin. I'm here to just give you a little run through of my game, Guild of Dungeoneering. So this is currently in development, hoping to get it ready for a release early next year. So let's just start playing and I'll explain how it works. So these are the instructions. This is your little hero. She's called Mayen. We get random names, so sometimes they're hard to say. Okay. So the way the game works is it's kind of a reverse roguelike where you actually build the dungeon, you don't get to directly control your hero. So the kind of mini tutorial is happening right now. So the AI will play out your first turn. So there they added a corridor, they added a little rubber duck, and they put down a little club. And then it switches over and it's your hero's turn. So she's moved forward, she's fighting this rubber duck. It's a total walkover. Rubber ducks are not that hard, no matter how frowny they seem. And then just what this is this kind of the boss of the dungeon coming in, Embro the Fire Lord. So he's mostly here to mock you. But also as you play along, he's actually going to come on, charge onto the board and then chase after you to kind of force a final battle. So that's how you win or lose this dungeon run. Now here we can see this little treasure room appeared. So this is kind of a sub goal. So you can try and build your dungeon to link up into this pre-existing dungeon room. If we can do that, so I'll just move up. So you can see how where you can place the corridors. So we'll add this one here, and then we can start thinking about getting down towards this treasure room. So here's a placeable treasure, and the way this works is I can put these down anywhere in the dungeon. I can't put it on her right now, but I can put it over here and it'll act as a kind of lure. So you can see there she's heading straight for it. So the way the game works is I put down 3 new things, so monsters, treasure, or the dungeon itself, and then it switches over. And Mayen takes her turn, and she's AI controlled, so she takes into account, monsters. So we're going to put down another rubber ducky here. Unfortunately, I don't have the right tiles to try and get around to here, but we'll come back to that. So we'll build up over here, and I'm going to actually put a bat in the other way. And we'll see. Okay, so she's going for the leather hat, which is great. So once she beats that rubber ducky, she'll actually equip the leather hat, and that'll make her stats better. And the point of that is then you can take on harder monsters, which is good. Okay, rubber duck is gone. So there's Embro back, just to remark on the fact that you're taking on his ducks. So I'm just going to put this here, even though it's a dead end, just to show you this red icon is a dread icon. So it's spawned around the treasure chest room. Basically, when you build a room on one of those, you get a random monster. So it's kind of a, we don't know what we're going to get here to get into the treasure room. So we're going to put some more monsters down, and up there. Okay, and the point of beating monsters is when you beat monsters, you get hope. And hope is the currency that lets you put down the yellow cards, so the equipment cards, which gives you, equipables like swords, shields, armor. There's some body armor and helmets at the moment. The idea here is this little dungeon run is just one side of the game. So you, the player, are actually managing a whole guild of dungeoneers. So you hire people like Mayen from the tavern. They're kind of expendable. You send them into the dungeon to try and win, and whether they win or lose, you kind of you'll return to the guild management side of the game, and you'll kind of unlock new things. So new cards for this side of the gameplay, new character classes, all that kind of thing. And that style of unlock will then let you gradually take on harder and harder dungeons. So this is just a really quick preview of the game. I'm not going into much depth here, but just want to keep it nice and short to give everyone an idea of how the game plays and kind of the concept as a whole. Let's see if I might just be able to link this up. See what I get. Ooh, maybe next turn. So we'll put down that spiky helmet. So that's an upgrade to the little helmet we have there. So putting down treasure like that tends to be a lure. So part of the game here is kind of managing the experience of your hero to make sure they're strong enough to fight the appropriate level monsters. So like that orc runt over there was a bit too hard. It's better to lure down her here. So unfortunately now I don't have any of the rune tiles I need, so she's going to kind of wander the other way. But I'll put shield up here, so shield. I'm starting to get some good equipment here and take on some of the harder monsters. So I'm going to leave it at that. Just a quick little snippet to show you the basic idea of the game. It's called Guild of Dungeoneering, and you can check out a lot more on my site, gambernus.com. I'll link it below. Thanks for checking it out. Cheers.